Hey there, it's Tim, and we're back with another edition of Income TV. And in today's session, we're going to talk about 3 signs that you're going to be rich someday. So throughout my life, I've been lucky enough to form relationships with numerous millionaires and even billionaires. In spending time with them, I've been able to observe the traits that they all seem to have that have led to their success. I was particularly interested in their mindset and the habits they formed that continually move them forward. While watching this video, you will find out the 3 signs that will tell you whether you have those same traits and are now on the road to success or not. If all of this seems like you, I encourage you to challenge yourself and increase your efforts 10 times so that you are bettering yourself every day, okay? However, if you realize that these signs do not apply to you, I offer you another challenge. Do your best to adopt these traits so they become part of your personality and identity, because these are the traits that I know that can lead to your success. I have no doubt about this, since the millionaires and billionaires I know directly and indirectly all share the same 3 traits. Okay, you ready to begin? The first point I want to make has to do with the speed of implementation. I couldn't help but notice that the highly successful people I know all seem to quickly absorb information and then immediately take action. Their speed of implementation is like lightning, like their life depended on it. Here's an example. I was on Skype with my mentor, who's actually a billionaire, when he asked me for some digital marketing advice, since that's my specialty. He wasn't that familiar with Facebook ads, so I told him how to tweak his Facebook campaign to make it more effective. Just after we ended the call, my computer gave me a little ting from Skype, and it's him. He's like, "Hey, it's Tom again. I tweaked everything, so what's next?" He was back to me in less than a minute, having already done everything I suggested. I was shocked, but this pattern is something that I noticed in all the successful people I've come in contact with. They'll read a book, pick up an idea, turn around and immediately incorporate it into their lives. Without even thinking, they just act like pulling a trigger. They get an idea and immediately put it to use. There is no putting it off for a later date or for when they have time. They absorb the information and immediately implement it. Once I started observing this trait in the very successful people I was spending time with, I incorporated it into my life. This is one trait and habit that you have to force yourself to carry out. Now whenever I figure out or learn something important, I'm on it right away. Boom. Done. Looking back, when I was first trying to get a mentor, I picked up that he was challenging me so he could determine how hungry I was at the time. When he told me where he lived, I figured it was a hint that I should go out and meet him personally. As soon as the call ended, I got online and reserved my seat on the train. Then I messaged him. I wrote, "Will this work for you? Can you meet me when the train comes in, or should I rent a car?" He seemed to be impressed with the fact that I got on this right away, and as a result, he did become my mentor. He could tell I was extremely hungry. I encourage you to raise your game by increasing your speed of implementation. Take immediate action, and you will definitely see much faster results. Okay, let's move on to the next sign. The next trait I observed was that these highly successful people were able to take action even when they weren't sure. They are all risk takers to a certain extent, even when they feel uncertain about something. Before they allow that mindset to take hold and prevent them from acting, they've already paid for the program and moved forward. They're confident in their ability to make it happen and won't let doubts interfere. Tony Robbins famously said, "Your success will largely be determined by the level of uncertainty you are able to comfortably deal with." From what I've seen, successful people can handle a certain level of uncertainty. If they're not quite sure, they pull the trigger anyways, determined to find out if this is a good idea or not. They take a risk. They don't hesitate, since they understand the importance of not wasting time. They take action to find out for themselves whether this idea makes sense or not. If it fails, at least they learned something. Procrastination is not in their DNA. They're able to just plunge in to try out a new idea. Boom, and it's done. So the second sign is being able to take action even when you're uncertain. Okay, now on to the final point I wanted to make. The last sign involves valuing your time. If you're the type of person who wants every second of the day to count and don't waste time on frivolous activities, instead using your time working towards your goals, then you're headed for huge successes in life. What I've observed about highly successful individuals is that every one of them places a high value on their time. They're strict about it too. They keep a strict schedule, never wasting time lounging about. You won't find them on social media, watching the news, or glued to a Netflix movie, keeping at it all day long and into the evening. Typically, they go to bed early and get up around 4 in the morning. They routinely work 18-hour days, hustling like crazy, doing everything they can to make it happen. These are not your average Joes. The average person is going to complain about their job and that they have to work an 8 or 9 hour shift. Those on the road to success can't get enough of work because they're doing something they love. People headed for success and those who have already achieved it simply cannot stop. This is why they're happy working 18-hour days and doing whatever is needed. I saw this over and over again in the people I knew who'd become millionaires and billionaires, so this is a trait that I adopted and enforce every day. As you probably already know, my work days can start as early as 6 a.m. every day. So these are the 3 traits or signs, okay? So the first one is the speed of implementation, or how fast you take action. The second trait or sign has to do with whether you can take action even when you're not 100% sure. The third one is how much you value your time and how you spend it. Do you waste time playing games on your iPhone, or do you spend your time making things happen? Okay everyone, that's what I wanted to convey on this video. I really appreciate you watching and taking everything in. If you're someone new, don't forget to subscribe. Remember to follow your heart, to do what you love, and always take action. Let's all go out and live the lives we're meant for. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, be sure to click the circular image in the upper right-hand corner of the screen and tick the bell icon to get notified whenever we release more new videos to help you increase your income. Go ahead and check out some additional money-making videos right now on the left side of the screen. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.